Dive in here to our Michael Richardson, who joins us here on the desk now to give us a little bit of a look talking about the Federal Reserve cutting the key rates by a quarter point. And
That,
I know there's a lot more to it, but you got to speak to Dr. Perryman today, so I'm a little jealous because I feel like you learn more than you tell me every single day.
well, speaking with Dr. Perryman is always a pleasure. And I appreciate him taking the time to speak with me from the airport, no less.
The airport.
From the
My
airport. He was
goodness.
traveling and he took the time to speak with me.
Dedication.
Dedication is right, and we appreciate it. But that's correct. The Federal Reserve did wind up cutting rates by a quarter of a percentage point, a move that was widely expected among many economists. I spoke with Dr. Perryman about his thoughts on the decision.
Let's take a look.
Dr. Perryman, thank you for being here with me today. Your thoughts on what the Federal Reserve decided to do just minutes ago?
Well, I think this was widely anticipated. I mean, they've been trying to send signals for quite some time now that they probably would reduce interest rates at this time. I think a quarter point is a good and measured response. They've indicated they may look at more cuts during the course of the year, but they're going to keep an eye on inflation as they're doing this. Right now, we've got a weaker economy, job market slowing down. We also have some inflationary uh, threats out there as well. So you have both things going at the same time, one of which argues for rate increases, one of which argues for rate decreases. I think they're coming down on the right side of it right now, and I know they'll monitor it going forward. So I was pleased with the decision.
You said you were pleased with the decision. Why?
Absolutely. I think it was the right move this time to try to give the labor market a little bit more stability and encourage investors to come online and do more things. So I think they made the right call at this point in time.
And you mentioned, the investor aspect, but overall, what impact do you think this is going to have on the economy?
Well, basically, number one, I think it will cause a lot of people, it will cause borrowing costs to go down for a lot of people. A lot of things are tied to this interest rate. The prime rate at banks is tied to this, which means most loan rates are tied to that. Mortgage rates may come down some. A lot of things that can help reduce costs. And I think probably more importantly right now, increase people's confidence in doing some things going forward, that the Fed is responding to this situation and is monitoring is on top of it. Again, I thought this was exactly the right response.
Now, I know the last time we spoke, you mentioned, some concerns in the economy over tariffs, some of the immigration moves being made. What overall, what do you think that influenced, the interest rates being brought down today, and what impact could those moves have, going forward, the tariffs and the immigration moves?
Well, I think the biggest thing that impacted interest rates going down today was the fact that we're seeing weakness in the labor market. We've had 4 straight months of low job growth. As you and I talked about recently, we had a big downward revision of last year's numbers. So the labor market's being weaker, I think, has been the primary thing. And some other signs the economy is slowing down some. The tariffs actually can move things in the opposite direction and cause prices to go up over time, which would encourage them to raise rates. So they're having to balance those two things right now. They're trying to hit a Goldilocks moment here and get it just right, not ease too much and cause more inflation, but ease enough to satisfy or to stimulate the labor market. And again, I think this was the right move at this time.
Well, that was our Michael Richardson reporting on